Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. I'm glad you guys have stuck around with me I'm glad you guys have stuck around. So I don't know, a few weeks ago I posted a video called All the Books on My Bookshelf for 2023 and that ended up being about 120 books. I never originally intended to get more books because I always thought, I'm just going to read the ones I've got. But now I've actually bought a few more by accident, but I've told myself these are the last books I'm going to buy for this year. Until June of next year, I'm going to be on a book buying ban from now on. So people can give me books as presents, but I can't buy them myself. I can get books from the library, but I'm just not going to buy any more books from now on. I've gone on a complete book buying ban from now on. Before then, I did think I'd buy just a couple more little books and bits and bobs. And so without further ado, let's get started. So the first book I'm going to show you is actually one that I've been searching for quite a while. I've just heard so many amazing things about it. Everyone had been saying that it was fantastic, it was one of their favourite books, and that the author who wrote it, she just is a masterful storyteller. The plot and the writing is beautiful, and that it was probably one of her best books, and I had to pick it up. And that book was, of course, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This is the first book I've got. This is my first Taylor Jenkins Reid. I've never read anything else by her, but this one just always intrigued me so much. She has also written Daisy Jones and the Six, but that one just never really intrigued me as much as I thought it would. But this one was just always something that I was like, oh, I'm so intrigued by this. Basically, the concept behind this is that Evelyn Hugo, she used to work for Hollywood, work in Hollywood as like an actress. She's now a recluse. She's now living on her own in this home. And then she invites these people in to her home. She invites a magazine journalist to come into her home because she's ready to tell the truth about her life. And the woman she invites in is Monica, is Monique. Monique comes in and listens to her story, kind of unravels the mystery of her life, of, Evelyn moving to Hollywood, deciding to leave Hollywood, how she became so well known in Hollywood. And then, of course, we also journey into her marriages with her 7 husbands. So I'm just really, really intrigued by this. As I said, I've never read anything by this author, but it's always just been on the top of my list. So I thought this was a really, really good place to start for this author. The next book I have is actually part of a trilogy. And the reason I got this is because it's from an author who wrote one of my all-time favourite series. And that series is the Elemental series. It's by Brigid Kemmerer. This series basically follows 4 boys who have elemental powers like fire, water, earth, and air. But that was just one of my absolute favourite trilogies and series. I'm currently rereading the first book. And I've also got her Defy the Night series, which the 3rd book is coming out. But this trilogy that she had written a long time ago, it was always on my list because I've always wanted to read it, always wanted to collect it, but I just never found the right time. And so I thought, it's never going to be a right time. Let's just pick it up. So I did, and it is The A Curse So Dark and Lonely. This is book 1. Basically, this follows Prince Ren, who is the heir to Emberfall. He has been cursed, and he's forced to repeat the autumn of his 18th year over and over and over again. But he can only really be freed by someone, if someone falls in love with him. And it just sounds really amazing. It's kind of giving me Beauty and the Beast vibes. Like, it sounds like a Beauty and the Beast retelling, with the fact that he has to live his life over and over again, and he's cursed until the girl falls in love with him. So I don't know, something about it just giving me that Beauty and the Beast retelling vibes, but I'm really excited about it. I also love this cover. Look at the spine, it's beautiful. So I just had to pick this up because I thought it was stunning. Next book I got, this is actually the final book in a trilogy, but I have not even read the first two. But I thought, I had to get it because I know I needed it to complete my collection. And just because I'm really, really, really excited to read it. And I know that when I do start it, I'm going to like it. So I'm going to want to read them one after the other. But I just couldn't know which one. But I just thought, if I wait until I read it to get the third one, I'm never going to read it. But if I get the third one, I can force myself to read it. So I picked it up, and that is Conjuring of Light by V.E. Schwab, which is the third book in the... I don't remember what the series is called. I think it's just the Darker Shade of Magic trilogy. So I got this one. And it just looks very, very exciting, very intriguing, and I can't wait to read it. But so this series is about magicians in London in a long, long time ago, and there's a war happening between magicians and humans. So I just thought that was amazing, so I can't wait to read that. So I got this. He is a chunky boy, so we'll see how long that takes me to read. Next, I actually got the second and third book in the Accursed, Dark and Lonely. I'm just taking off the price tags because I don't like having the price tags on my books. Sometimes I forget to take them off, but scratched off. Anyway, as I was saying, book 2 and 3 in the Accursed, Dark and Lonely series. I've got book 2 and book 3. These are kind of a follow-on. But I'm loving this green. This green just looks really, really stunning. I don't know if you can see it with that light on. But it looks like this. I'm trying to show you with the light. Just look at that. It's beautiful. So that looks gorgeous, and I can't wait to read that. Then I got the third one as well, which is A Vow So Bold and Deadly. It's got the red. It looks beautiful, and again, it has that. And this has actually been quoted by Stephanie Garber, who wrote the Caraval series, which is another book I really want to read. I want to get in hardcover. I just don't have. They're hard to get hardcovers in Australia. But Stephanie Garber has quoted here, "A world that you will never want to leave," which I think is pretty awesome. And so I have this one, and I can't wait to add to my Bridget Kimura collection and fall in love with this book too. She does also have her Forging Silver into Stars, but I didn't get that one because I don't know, that one just never really intrigued me as much as her other ones. Also, fun fact, if you go into a bookstore now, most of the time they only have the first book in the Elemental series. They don't have her other ones. I don't know if that's because she wrote it so long ago that they just don't have it in print anymore. Also, she doesn't have it on her Instagram because she posts on her Instagram about all the books she's written. She's like, 10 years, 10 books. But, she's posted all her books that she's written, but she tends to forget about her Elemental series. So I'm just getting the price tag off this one. And then the last book I got is a non-fiction. I've got quite a few non-fictions on my shelves surrounding animals. I have a lot of shark books. I love very much sharks, very much animals in general. And so when I saw this, I initially was like, it looks really cool. And then I was hesitant, should I get it? No. And I decided, no, I will get it. And that book is An Immense World, How Animals' Senses Reveal the Hidden Realms Around Us by Ed Yong. So basically this is like a scientific investigation into how animals do things that can affect us. So, for example, what birds see in flowers, what songbirds hear, what dogs smell, just that. I think also I'm excited is it has these really amazing, pictures in here of all these different animals, which I'm excited about. Like, look at this. Got reptiles. It looks stunning. It is a thick boy. It is about 360 pages. The total book itself is about 430 pages, but the last 100 pages are like the bibliography. But yeah, I just got that. I thought it was really cool. I love the cover. I love the blue. All the animals blue. I just thought that was really pretty. So I got that. And then the last thing I got is not a book. It's eyeshadow. Last thing I got is I went into Mecca Maxima, which is a huge makeup shop for those of you who don't know. And I just went in there just looking what they had, and I came across this. It is the Too Faced Italian Spritz eyeshadow palette, which looks like this. That's what it looks like. I just thought that looked really, really cool. The colours are stunning. And it smells of like alcohol as well. So it's just beautiful, and I wanted to get that. Well, my friends, thank you for watching this. Thank you for sticking around and watching this video. I love you all very, very, very much, and I do appreciate you guys sticking around and watching these videos. If you do want to see more content from me in the future, please like and subscribe to the channel, as that really helps me out as well. But I will see you guys very soon with another video. Bye.